I woke up in a good mood and I'm ready to tackle my list, a list that's been sitting on my table for like 3 weeks, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to do all the things in that list in like one day. I don't know you, but I have really bad time management skill. I always think that I can do a lot more than I physically can, and then I'm always disappointed because I can't finish the stuff on my list anyway. So I'm giving myself 3 days. If it goes well, it's 1 day. If it goes not so well, it's gonna be 3 days. And the first thing that I want to get done this morning is printing some cyanotypes. This I showed you on the last video. I've been collecting and categorizing different wildflowers in the area, and I'm using them to print cyanotypes to make resin jewelry, which I just started doing, and it's so much fun. So yesterday I already prepared some of these cyanotype prints. All you do is that you mix the 2 chemical components. You can find those online. You add a little bit of water, and then you spread it into some heavy watercolor paper, and you get this kind of greenish color, and it's light reactive, so you want to keep it somewhere dark. And we also have a little helper here that I bet can't wait to put his little wet nose into everything I do. When you're ready to start printing, you just need to place your printing paper into some kind of cardboard support, and then you add your flowers on top. You put a sheet of glass, of plexiglass, on top of that, and then you secure it using some clips, and then you can put it under the sun for like 10 to 15 minutes. It kind of depends on the weather. The result of this batch. I am quite pleased with this one. I really like this one, and this one as well. It's a lot of fun. I love it. Let me know if you give it a go. The solution is not super cheap, but it's not too expensive either. I think it was 25 to 30 euros for the 2 bottles, and the solution is gonna last you a long while. I would say that I've done already 50 prints, and I'm not even half way through the bottles. So yeah, first task done. Second one is not as fun, but it needs to get done, so let's go. Next job is to fix this over here. I have quite a moist, I know that a lot of people don't like that word, a moist bathroom, and yeah, the paint is flaking off over here as well, and a little bit on the stairs going down. Behind the bathroom walls there's actually rocks, and that's why I have issues with the moisture, and I know that this is not gonna solve the issue. I know that the moisture is gonna keep rising up, but I just want to see how long it actually takes for the paint to start flaking off, because if it's like every 6 months to a year, then it's fine, I can just repaint it. But if it's like every month, then I definitely need to find a solution, because it means that there's a lot of moisture coming up from the walls. I got changed, I'm ready to start scraping the the flaky paint off, if ZUCCA lets me. But before we get started, let's hear a quick word from the sponsor of today, Blueland. Over the last few years, I've been trying really hard to reduce the amount of plastic waste that I produce, and one of the ways that I do that is by using Blueland products. Blueland makes those convenient cleaning products that don't use any single-use plastic, whether it's in their bottle, their tablets, their wrappers, or even their shipping materials. The concept is smart. You get the bottle once and then you refill it by using their easy-to-use tablets, and this not only substantially reduces the amount of plastic bottles that you throw away, it also saves you money. The tablets are affordable at only $2.25 per refill, and they make for a super effective and convenient cleaning product. Blue Lamp tablets don't contain any harmful products and are made with clean ingredients, and they're also EPA Safer Choice certified, which means that EPA scientists went through the whole list of ingredients to make sure that they met the strict Safer Choice criteria. I recently got the refill for the hand soap because I love how, well, it cleans my hands, but it doesn't leave them dry, which happens with other soaps, and I'm a fan of their scents. Right here I have the Iris Agave, which is one of my favorite ones, but they have lots of other scents you can choose from, and if you're not a fan of scents, they also have fragrance-free options. So if you'd like to save some money, clear up some space on your cleaning cupboard and reduce your plastic waste, then go ahead and click in the link in the description bar where you will get 15% off your first kit. And I would highly suggest you take advantage of this offer because they don't do that often. So check them out and let's go back to the video. That can't do much like that. Come on. Yeah. Oh well, that's gonna be very helpful. Thank you. Thank you.
Drinking all night, got into a fight. Well, I feel so break up. I wanna go home. I want to go home. So now hoist up the jump.
I'm gonna add the filling to the parts of the wall, like there where the plaster came off, and this takes about 8 hours to dry, so I guess I will have to get the painting done tomorrow.
I wanna go home. Why don't you let me go home? Well, I feel so break up. I wanna go home. I want to go home. First mate, he got drunk, broke up the people strong. Constable had to come and take him away.
I applied the first layer, but I think I need 2 in bits like here where the damage was fairly deep, so I need to wait a few hours for that. So in the meantime I'm gonna go and do my grocery shopping, and also I'm gonna take ZUCCA with me and we're gonna go for a nice walk.
I stopped the drum to sail.
I want to go for a little walk. Lily bum.
Call for the captain ashore. Let me go home. Let me go home. Let me go home. I want to go home.
To say that ZUCCA loves the van is an understatement. Look at him. Look at him, all cozy up. By the way, as soon as I came back from Greece, the van stopped giving me issues. I haven't had any more electrical issues. So I'm like, what the hell, van? Did you not enjoy Greece?
All of my core. Let me go home. I want to go home. Why don't you let me go home? This is the worst trip since I have been born.
It is a fairly steep walk. Good for the heart.
Call for the captain ashore. Let me go home. Let me go home. Let me go home. I want to go home. I want to go home. Why don't you let me go home? Well, I feel so break up. I want to go home. I want to go home. Now I start the John B. Sail.
Apply the first layer of paint, and I think I need a second one, but for that I need to wait another 6 hours, so I'm going to show you how it looks right now. I mean, a pro would probably laugh on my face, but for me it's okay. You can see here, this patch here, I think I should have worked with the filling a little bit more and just, I should have been a little bit more patient with it, but that's definitely something I'm not. And in the bathroom, I think it's okay. Over there it's nice and smooth. Over there is nice and smooth as well. Just need to clean it a little bit and remove the tape. And considering that this is probably a job that I need to do every year, I don't want to waste too much time in it, so for now it will do. And now it's time for another task. What I need to do is to chip away this big pile of wood right here. Those are just dead branches that have been piling up, and I'm gonna use my wood chipper. I have my Anchor portable battery over there because we are quite far from the house. I'm gonna use those wood chips around the garden on the edges so that I don't get invaded by grasses, and so it's a little bit neater. I don't know if I have enough here, but anyway, there's lots of dead branches in the forest, so in case I can go and get some. You gonna help? You gonna help? ZUCCA loves to go in the forest. It's his real hobby. Bye bye. The past few days it rained a lot, and this morning I realized that I have a beautiful patch of wild strawberries right in front of my house, well, in the back of my house, and they are the most delicious thing ever. Perfectly ripe.